bull riders kind of get an advantage.
Yeah.
And the advantage of like you really could die.
Yeah.
So it, in a sense, it kind of keeps you in check of like, hey, you got everything at home lined out because this could be the last time that you see you. And not only that, 100,000 miles a year on a truck a year, you could crash. Whatever could happen. So I think the bull riding mentality is it keeps you in check, and nobody is really too cool to think about, hey, what's next, So I think you get it on your mind, and you get, hey, what's your decisions here? Do you know God? Have you made arrangements for the pearly gates? So I think you got to ask those questions and answer those, and so there's a lot of praying, a lot of spiritual stuff, and also I feel like as well, if you kind of have that foundation of like, man, I got something to live for, something to live on. I've got some direction in life. If you have that solid foundation, when you fall on your face, it sure don't hurt near as bad either. That like, what, this is, this rodeo is not the only thing that I'm living for, or success monetarily, whatever. I've got bigger things in mind. Like I've got my sights set on, something way beyond this. So it's that comfort and peace that you've got. Like I'm not scared to death because I know what happens next.
Right, and even on the kind of ranching side of it too, it's you're. I had Terry Stewart Forrest on the podcast, and she made a great quote. She said, "We're stewards of his land."
Oh yeah.
And just looking at it that way from a ranching perspective, obviously with a bull rider, you like I said, you could die, and you need to have things in order and know that you're kind of mentally all there as well. But on the ranching side, like the land is it's like I said, it gives you so much.
I'm just a rental. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's as people where we go like, oh yeah, this is God's country, and I kind of always joke, I'm like, yeah, it all is. It all is. We're just using it. But I do think that whether it's sunrise, sunset, watching a baby calf be born, or wiping the milk off of a colt's lips. If something can't bring you back to like this come from somewhere, like this is what he made, and not only that, the circle of life. Animals don't live that long, so you get to watch the full circle of a lot of things to see how it works. So yeah, I think being a cowboy or a rancher definitely keeps you in check. You live in the city, and nobody dies until they're 90 years old, and you don't really get to see it. You live on a ranch. We saw it this week. We had a couple cows that just couldn't make it, just either age or birthing something. So yeah, I think ranching, you get an advantage.